Hello and welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Hey, how is everyone doing today? Hope that y'all are doing well. This will be difficult to read, and there's going to be a part on it that's very important, and the daddy will ask that this not be politicized. Okay, we're going to respect his wishes. The Matthew 18, verse 6, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips a balance in favor of fair use. I will go ahead and mark it as trigger warning. See how everyone's doing today. Hey there, Be Young. Good to see you. Thanks. Jackie, long time no see. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. So we're going to respect the guy's wishes and not politicize this, all right? The two multinational human traffickers arrested in Tennessee. Without further ado, let's get this going. Hope everyone's doing well today. Okay, we'll start off right here on December the 15th, 2023. This is a Middle Tennessee news. Joint human trafficking operation yields key arrest, identification of at least a dozen victims. The investigation into a human trafficking ring in Middle Tennessee continues following the arrest of a Murfreesboro woman and the identification of at least a dozen victims. This fall, TBI special agents assigned to the Bureau's Human Trafficking Unit developed information about a woman named Yilibeth, who was later identified as Yilibeth Rivero De Caldera, date of birth June 2nd, 1973, of Murfreesboro, who was allegedly trafficking female Hispanic immigrants in Nashville for commercial sex. Agents subsequently learned De Caldera provided financial assistance for women from Central and South America to get to the United States, then levied the victims with a large debt and forced them to engage in commercial sex acts at the local hotels to pay back the debt. On Thursday, after further investigation, TBI's Human Trafficking Unit, with the partnership of the Tennessee Human Trafficking Task Force, Metropolitan Nashville Police Department, Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, Murfreesboro Police Department, FBI, HSI, as well as the 16th and 20th Judicial District Attorney General's offices, conducted an operation to gather evidence related to the case and rescue victims. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for rescuing these victims. As a result of the effort, authorities identified more than a dozen victims and offered them resources through partner nonprofits and Cora Tennessee, Rescue One Global, Thistle Farms, and Catholic Charities. 7 of the women accepted services. Whoa. Not all of them accepted services, but just 7. Authorities arrested De Caldera in Rutherford County and later transferred her to Davidson County on warrants charging her with 9 counts of trafficking for a commercial sex act. Authorities subsequently booked her into the Davidson County Jail, where at the time of this release she was being held on $900,000 bond. The investigation into this trafficking enterprise continues with the potential for additional arrest charges and victim identifications. Anyone with information, excuse me, anyone with information about De Caldera or this criminal enterprise should contact the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Any victims who may need assistance should contact the Tennessee Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-855-558-6484. For more information on human trafficking, the warning signs, and Tennessee's response to the crime, visit ithastostop.com. This is her. This is Yilibeth Rivero De Caldera. This is her. All right, so we'll go to the next news article. How's everyone doing right now? Thank you so much. Welcome everybody coming in. I appreciate y'all coming. So now this one is March the 18th of this year. So it's exclusive. 2 individuals arrested in connection with multinational human trafficking ring are illegal aliens. 2 foreign nationals arrested in connection with a multinational criminal organization linked to human trafficking are illegal aliens, the Tennessee Star has learned. In the fall of 2023, the TBI Human Trafficking Unit arrested Yilibeth Rivero De Caldera on 9 counts of trafficking for a commercial sex act. Her victims, the agency said, were Central and South American female migrants who were forced into sex slavery to pay off debts owed to Rivero De Caldera in exchange for Rivero De Caldera smuggling them into the United States. Wednesday, TBI, along with the FBI, Homeland Security, and Investigations Metro Nashville Police Department, and the United States Marshals Service, arrested Kleiver Daniel Moto Rivero in what is now being called an ongoing investigation into the sex trafficking operation. Davidson County, remember that. De Caldera and Moto Rivero are being held at the Davidson County Jail, which confirmed Saturday that they both have active immigration and customs enforcement detainers, meaning they are present in the United States illegally. Both Kleiver, Daniel Moto Rivero, and Yilibeth Rivero De Caldera have active ICE detainers. John Adams, the Division County Sheriff's Office Director of Communications, told the Star. Moto Rivero has been charged with 2 counts of trafficking for a commercial sex act and 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, according to TBI. He has ties to the criminal organization Tren de Aragua, described as the most powerful criminal structure in Venezuela. WKRN reported the news of Moto Rivero's of his arrest, but did not report on his or Rivera de Caldera's immigration status. What I don't get is why did they put up a picture of him? I had trouble finding that. Illegal alien crime has been a hot topic of discussion under President Joe Biden's administration, which has opened the floodgates and allowed more than 7 million non-citizens to enter the country since Biden took office. Recently, illegal aliens living across the United States have been charged with violent crimes, including murder and rape. Okay, here's the point right here that we're saying. This parents does not want this to become political, okay? In the most high-profile case, University of Georgia nursing student Laken Riley, 22, was allegedly unalived by Jose Abero, an illegal alien from Venezuela. Tennessee Senators Marsha Blackburn and Bill Hagerty recently co-sponsored the Laken-Riley Act, which would require ICE to issue a detainer for illegal aliens who are charged or cited even with minor crimes like theft, burglary, larceny, and shoplifting. The bill has already been passed the U.S. House of Representatives. So we go on further here. This is where I'm copying right there the Tran de Aruga here. But this is where he was booked into the Davidson County Jail on 2 counts of trafficking for a commercial sex act and 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. His bond is set at $375,000. And to get further here, this goes right here to join the Lincoln Riley Act, named in honor of the 22-year-old Georgia nursing student who was allegedly unalived at the hands of an illegal Venezuelan while on a jog near campus last month. Let's see, when was this written? Let's see this. Come here. This is March the 14th, okay? So it's further back. It would require U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement to issue a detainer for illegal aliens who are charged or cited with theft, burglary, larceny, or shoplifting. The legislation would also ensure states have standing to bring civil actions against federal officials who refuse to enforce immigration law or who violate the law. The bill passed the House of Representatives last week by a 251-170 vote. Every no vote belonged to a Democrat representative. We're not going there. Like I said, we're going to respect the father, okay? Now, Blackburn and a group of are demanding that Senate Majority Schumer immediately bring the Lincoln Riley Act to the floor for a vote. Lincoln Riley should still be alive today, and we must act to prevent tragedies like this from continuing to occur in our country. The Lincoln Riley Act will combat the reckless border policies by directing ICE to remove criminal, illegal aliens from our country. We must prioritize American lives over illegals. Hours after the bill was introduced in the Senate, a coalition of 26 state attorney general, including General Jonathan Scametti. If y'all remember the one I did yesterday on Grant Solomon, Scametti's the one that went and told the DA that it was a homicide of Grant Solomon. But the DA is saying, well, oh, I don't see the proof behind it, but he didn't even look for the proof. So I do like him a lot, okay? Lincoln Riley's murder should not have happened. I encourage the Senate to pass this legislation to prevent similar evils in the future and to recognize that our open border policies must end immediately. The committee said in a statement, our hearts and prayers are with her family and friends as they mourn the loss. And it's they're looking for up to $12 million in reward offers for information leading to arrest and a conviction of 3 leaders of the Trendy Aguirre. They're not the bad part about this. They're not giving us pictures. They're just giving us names. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so bad about this. There's these names, and what's weird about this, all identities are kept strictly confidential. So if you're wanting us to pinpoint him out, if these did come into the United States, and call them so they can be arrested, what are we going to do when there's no picture? Come on, y'all, get to act together. Come on. Wow. So what is y'all's take on all this? Can y'all remember to pray for the families that are affected by all this? I know that's got to bother the daddy, and we will not bring in political biases or anything. We just know that there is a big problem in our country at the moment. Let's pray for everyone here. Let's pray for everyone's safety. And God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. Lots of love.